Where?
This is Lisa.
Listen super close. You can hear her moving underneath all her bedding. Pastelli. She's just running underneath the bedding. Just having a good time, aren't ya? Well, all your food is ready. I just need to refill your water, girlie. I don't know if it's gonna happen because I've been saying it for weeks, but I need to get this shelf and these shelves hung up this week. We'll see if that happens, but still. Also, this is my crystal that I put into the moonlight for the lunar eclipse, and it's basically blessed with lunar water, moon water, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. And so I'm gonna carry this with me until the next like transition event of the moon, and then bless that one. And that just kind of like protects me and just, you know, helps all the things that I manifested on the lunar eclipse come true, basically. So my dad gave me this cute little like carry pouch for it, so it just stays close to me throughout this whole time. I just thought I would share that just in case you were curious. And Pastel has her two crystals on top here just to protect her, send some good energy to her cage so that she can, you know, just have a happy and healthy life and stuff, and be protected from all the negative stuff. Okay, so what is now officially fixed and can be run?
My mother's car.
And who did a lot of the work on it?
Me.
And who taught you how to do that?
Myself.
No.
And Google.
Andrew.
Oh,
and
Dad.
your father, who you should say thank you.
I don't know if
He watches our vlogs because he texts me information about them all
does
the
he?
time. Yeah.
Well, I told him thanks earlier. So.
Okay, well,
Oh,
he fixed the car. Andrew helped. Well, he showed him how, and then Andrew basically fixed it, which was so awesome. It was actually ended up being like a cord that was like wrong, or like a wire or something that was wrong. So we changed the alternator for like nothing, but in my opinion, it's better to change the alternator from what it had, because number one, it didn't have a battery that fit the car that it belonged to. Like, what was the battery?
For a 2005 Honda Civic.
And if you looked at her car, it's not a Honda Civic. So, didn't have the right battery, so we fixed that. We thought it was the alternator, so we fixed and changed that, but tested it and it was fine, and then found out it was a wire. But I'm figuring that now that the wire's fixed, if we had the old alternator in there, I give it a month, maybe less, until that alternator would have needed to be changed anyways. So I think it's better we just changed it. But all the car stuff is finally done, and we're really excited and happy and thankful that that's all finished. And that actually took up kind of most of the morning. I finished a couple different donation things. I'm doing some stuff for the party that we're coming up. That's gonna come up soon. So we're trying to get all that stuff done. Besides that, I basically cleaned up the front today and swept it and put in the new flowers and put the little flower on the side, fixed that and like tied it all down because it was falling every time the maintenance people would use their leaf blower to like clean off our stairs, which don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that they come up and they clean off our stairs, but it was knocking the plant completely over, and it's like, it's not a real plant, so it's not really making a mess, but I really prefer it to not be all covered in dirt and actually like look nice, because I'm trying to make our front look like as fancy as possible, even though the front of our door is like really short, so we don't really have very much space to do anything. And then I've been working on the outside, the back patio today as well, because look at how clean it is. Okay, it doesn't look necessarily super clean because of the puppy pad, but we're trying to train Tommy to go on the pad during the rainier days. But all of this is reorganized. That has to go back. This stuff is the party stuff. That stuff's party stuff. So once the party's over, that'll go to the storage unit. But I cleaned everything out and scrubbed the deck. These things will just not get off the deck. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're paint or finisher or something, but it's actually a pretty nice day today too. Not warm, but not cold. I also put out my new flowers, purple and orange ones. And then I put my new green flowers out. I think these turned out so cute. They're on a little platform too. And then there's seeds in here for flowers, but they're not quite growing yet. And then there's more right here. And then I added all of this because I just thought it looked pretty. And then these are my new succulents, and I think they're doing pretty well. I've been watering them. I'm trying. I'm trying to get them as much sun as possible, but the problem is we don't get much sun on our patio, so we'll have to see if these can make it. But it's so pretty, and I think I already showed you guys these, but I did those ones as well. So I went to the dollar store. I got a few different things, which I will show you all of them because I got all good supply stuff. But I got this cute little plastic tub, just basically that you can use like in the microwave for, it's like a vent one, you know, it's got this little ventilator thing. But my intention was, and I literally picked up one of these bins in the store and measured it, is we have a lot of out-of-box pots, and the boxes to these pots are at the storage unit, and I don't want to have to go all the way to the storage unit, get their boxes, and then figure out where to store them here and switch them out with pots that are out here and take empty boxes there because it's not equal. It's basically what I'm saying. This is like basically almost all the boxes that are there is these because they're all empty, and the ones that I replaced, I didn't replace that many of them to be able to put the boxes there, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. So I got these little bins so that I could keep them safe in here and still be able to switch them out, because these are all like my favorite ones that I'd like to switch out periodically. So like I'm gonna put a little label in this and be like, this is my Disney bin, and then this will go in here, and I'll be able to stack one more on top. And then I was thinking about getting 2 thin ones to put on the sides, so that way I can organize these and have the ones that are out of box here in storage safely. And not all of these are going to stay out of box. This one, these keychain ones are probably going to go back in their boxes and then be put in a storage tote to store, because I've switched out a couple of these. But like, for instance, I had all of these guys up on my shelf in the closet. And now Chester the cheetah and the owl and a Pokemon and the Energizer bunny are up there. So those ones are all out of boxes. So all of their boxes are stored down in the storage bins, which are right here. And these are like, they're in their boxes, but these are like our regular pops that we usually have out in our house, non-holiday. So after summertime, like probably for September, they'll be back out, but then they'll go back when Halloween comes, and then they'll be back in here in January. Basically, they'll be back out in the living room, so they're staying. But like, I have other boxes like Garfield, for instance, and stuff like that that are in here that are empty boxes. And Garfield is over here on the shelf, but he was, what originally was there, I believe, was Jack Skellington. So Jack was originally there, but Jack's box is at the storage unit. So I'd have to go get his box and then be able to put it in the thing. I don't feel like none of this is making any sense, but like half of the pops that are out right now, as in Kevin, these ones, and those, are pops that we generally don't switch out. And some of them we do, but we always switch them back and forth. So anyways, I got storage things for those.